few hours ago, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. It's calmed down a little bit now, but I don't know if you can still hear the tapping in the other room. For hours, my son was running up and down the hallway, just squealing at the top of his lungs. For those of you that don't know, I have a highly autistic son that just doesn't understand some things. Has some sensory issues, and it is the biggest struggle of my life. I'm angry all the time. I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep every night, and it is a challenge. And reading this book, it's given me a little bit different, The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. It's given me a different perspective, different way to view different things, and Stoic philosophy has really kind of helped me get through all these struggles. And today's teaching is kind of relevant to what's going on now, but it's a tough one. It's a tough one today. But if you're joining for the first time, my name is Dan Quayle, and I'm reading one passage a day, every day for a year and a day from the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Today is day 212, December 27th. Don't let your soul go first. It's a disgrace in this life when the soul surrenders first while the body refuses to. And that's from Marcus Aurelius in Meditations. Despite his privileges, Marcus Aurelius had a difficult life. The Roman historian Cassius Dio mused that Marcus did not meet with the good fortune that he deserved, for he was not strong in body and was involved in a multitude of troubles throughout practically his entire reign. At one point, he was so sick that a rumor spread he had died. And matters were made worse when his most trusted general used it as an opportunity to declare himself the new emperor. But throughout these struggles, the years at war, the crippling illnesses, his troubled son, he never gave up. It's an inspiring example for us to think about today if we get tired, frustrated, or have to deal with some crisis. Here was a guy who had every reason to be angry and bitter, who could have abandoned his principles and lived in luxury or at ease, who could have put his responsibilities aside and focused on his own health. But he never did. His soul stayed strong even after his body became weak. He didn't give up, right up to the second until his body finally did, when he died near Vienna in 180 AD. You know, we all have struggles, different things we have to deal with, and you know, this may seem trite, this little bit of noise here, but it has been, my son is almost 10 years old, and it has been a constant struggle, constant noise. I've become the Grinch. Noise, 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 noise. But I live in a war zone all the time. I wake up to screaming or glass breaking, some kind of meltdown. And like I said, Stoic philosophy has kind of helped me get through a lot of this. And I've been learning a lot about mental health, mental fitness, and I've kind of used a lot of different tools to help me get through the day. And I'd like to share some of those with you. So if you'd like to become mentally tough, I'm doing this for the first time. I'm starting a newsletter. I like to write when I can, so I've been writing a lot on the weekends lately. Going to the library, I have to get out of the house because it's just too much chaos. It's a circus here all the time. So I'd like to go to sixpackofthemind.com if you want to learn about mental fitness. And I'm going to start that up here, release the first one next week. And try and do a weekly newsletter, give some tips and different things that I have helped me stay sane throughout all the chaos and all the struggles and challenges in my life. So, sixpackofthemind.com, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.